Hello and welcome back to this is Insti, and I'm continuing playing Hercule Poirot, the London case. Well, last episode we had a little case with the cigarette case, which we didn't solve because it was found again, and we have a little problems with the mind map, but hopefully we can get over with that. And now we are here in the museum. We brought the painting here, everything's going smoothly, and I'll need to go and close the doors, mark them, and probably check the paintings too, just because I'm curious to see what we can find. So anyways, let's start. First things first, we have this painting, yes.
Detective Poirot, have you ever seen something so beautiful?
Monsieur Hastings, everything has beauty. It is only how the individual perceives it that defines just how beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Oui, I am.
Mademoiselle Warbeck requested I prepare a ribbon over the main exhibition room door before the grand reveal. Once I have done that, the restoration room door shall be locked, and our work, for the moment at least, is complete.
Okay, but we are not doing that just yet. I'm gonna check everything I can check. So what's on this side? More paintings, of course. So, okay, we're not allowed to check these. Lovely paintings, though. Winter is coming. Restoration room. Well, we're gonna check that soon. I might as well talk with Hastings. What he's thinking, if he's thinking at all. Apparently no. We are not allowed to leave. What else do we have? Master key. The master key that will grant us access to anywhere in the museum. Well, that is of course good. Lock the restoration room. Mark. Interesting to see if we will meet Mark again. Let's interact with first.
Huh.
This door leads to the restoration room. Yes. Can I go and check it? Let's use the master key. It should be, of course, to be some of use because it's the master key after all.
Miss Warbeck did ask you to make it look pretty.
Ah.
One shall complete the task to the degree it is requested. Symmetry is the key, you see.
Yes, symmetry.
Oh yes, I see.
Do you really?
Everything is now ready for the arrival of the guests.
I assume you have the list of guests?
I am afraid not. It would usually be an essential part of my preparation. In fact, it perturbs me that there is something I did not have time to prepare for.
Would you like me to find Miss Warbeck? There may still be some time to check the list. Look, there's Miss Farquhar with Miss Babinin.
Seems that they became fast friends after the incident on the ship.
Indeed.
Intriguing.
Is it a coincidence or not?
Intriguing how?
Stop mimicking me.
Speculation, monsieur. Nothing more.
That head of yours is just constantly full of thoughts.
Maybe that was Miss Babanin's way to get in the good graces. Little stolen cigarette case connection. Who knows?
Who's this?
I have no idea, but she's sure to turn heads with such a fetching dress.
Well, indeed, it's quite yellow.
I quite agree. And who is this dapper-looking gentleman?
Mon Dieu.
Apparently somebody we know?
Wait a minute. Is that... Well, I never!
Were you in the first one? I can't remember. You seem familiar.
Poirot, you devil! Forgive me. What are my manners? Detective Poirot.
Goodness, Monsieur Demire. Poirot is more than adequate for an old friend.
He saves my family from near ruin, uncovers a murderous plan, and still has the modesty to not correct a buffoon like me.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Heavens, my manners appear to have been replaced by surprise and excitement. Forgive me. Monsieur Demire, this is Monsieur Arthur Hastings.
You've got yourself a partner now. Well, any friend of Poirot's is surely a friend of mine.
Monsieur Hastings has been kind enough to show me the sights of London. A more than adequate guide.
I would take that. It's as often as a blue moon you see Poirot handing out approvals like that.
And what is it you do, Mr. Demire?
A previous field medic, Monsieur Demire now finds himself working for...
With?
Yeah, he's from the first cases.
Pardon. With his brother, doing most honorable charitable work all across London.
Need I say more?
Could everyone gather together for a photograph, please?
Please, everybody gather around. We'll probably
Would
use...
you all move a bit closer together for me, please?
I didn't realize we were going to be in the newspaper.
Oh, really? Are you worried?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just want the camera to get my best side.
Okay, if everyone is ready.
So, Poirot, what on earth are you doing here anyway?
My orders were to see to the safe travel of the centerpiece of the exhibition, the Penitent Magdalene. Monsieur Hastings here travels with me, covering any administrations and insurance requirements.
Art protection? That's a bit beneath the great Hercule Poirot, isn't it?
Perhaps you would be so kind as to introduce us.
Where's the fun in that? We have to make sure those... What's it you call them again?
You are referring to my little grays?
Little grey cells, yes? That's it. I've been playing a little game. I've been trying to find a painting to match each of the guests. At least the ones I'm acquainted with.
Okay.
I wondered, Poirot, do you think you can ascertain which paintings match which guests?
Oh, I guess.
I can give you a little info, but you'll need to make your own inquiries.
Sounds a hoot. Cultress.
Miss Irene Courtsmith. She's one you'll want to keep your eye on in the future art scene.
Really?
Born and raised on a rather affluent estate, she turned her back on her parents in her teens to start a new life in London as an artist.
Farquhar.
She's a very nice young lady.
Ah, really? Interested, are we?
I was only making a comment on her nature, nothing untoward, I can assure you.
Bishop.
Or as we are all meant to refer to him as, the Honorable Reverend Horace Mountjoy.
Okay. Mountjoy it is then.
He's a man of the church. I'm not sure what else there is to say. If you're wanting to keep the lectures to a minimum, I'd avoid admitting to anything that could even be considered a sin.
Aha. And the refined looking gentleman.
Mortimer Aylesworth. If you've not heard of him, I'd get familiar with the name. Eton and Cambridge educated, he followed in his father's political footsteps and has already surpassed them.
Couple.
Johann Christiansen and his glamorous wife Betty Allen.
Betty Allen, the actress.
The very same. They've been here in London for a few years, although she still plays down her boldness for British society, even with her recently taking a new role in the theatre.
She did not take his name in marriage?
Allen is her maiden name, works as her stage name too. A lot snappier than Christiansen.
Okay.
And his employment?
He's a partner for a private bank in London. He has told me what he actually does many times before. And many times, I've forgotten.
Murders and executions.
You will no doubt already know our host, Evelyn Warbeck.
We have already made her acquaintance. Very pleasant, if not rather flustered by today's exhibition.
That's everyone. Well, there's Mr. Hastings here. I'm sure we shall get to know each other better. And our mystery woman.
Anastasia Babana. We met briefly while traversing the channel.
Look at you, Poirot. Got a love interest of your own, huh?
Monsieur Demire, must I remind you of why I am here?
No. No need at all. I know you're strictly business.
Indeed.
Let's see what you can do then. And come back to me when you know enough about the guests to solve my little mystery.
Okay, so what do we need to do? Wait a minute. Okay, so what was the thing we need to do? Admire art exhibits, solve Zach's puzzles. Okay, so I guess I need to check the paintings and talk to the guests. And I can't check that painting, so probably nothing important. I do have to remember. Wait, what is there? A museum West Wing? Cannot go there. Alternative route maybe? Anything in here? Ladies? Joan of Arc. Should have recognized. True underdog who led her country's predominantly male military.
Everything seems to be running smoothly. You've done a sterling job. Everything except for the bishop and the other trustees, stooges. It was never going to be easy going up against them. All men of a certain age, not used to the idea of change.
Okay, is this...
But they didn't get their way this time. And with my exhibit coming up, this place will finally have a showing they can be proud of. And the quality the museum deserves.
Mademoiselle Carte Smythe believes her upcoming exhibition will change the perspective of the trustees and the public.
Okay.
I get the feeling she enjoys the accolades and being the center of attention.
Detective Poirot, you're looking much happier being on solid land.
There was a moment when I thought that wretched sea would get the best of me.
Well, I'm certainly glad it didn't.
As am I. Please, do not allow me to disturb you, madame. Adieu.
Oh. So, how much can I interact with you? I should leave these ladies to the conversation. So she likes to be center of display. She's probably a bit of an... Okay, we can't go to the West Wing. We have Narcissus. I have a very... Clearly, the subject has an unreasonably high sense of their own self-importance. There are two possibilities at the moment.
Beautiful, isn't it? Not like the modern tripe Miss Warbeck insists on bringing into the museum. Oh, the Lord will not look fondly upon her choices.
You thinking about burning her on a stake, maybe?
I would hope one's choice of art would not affect one's chances for a better afterlife.
Let's hope not, for her sake.
You're a jolly effer. Can I talk to you? Of course. Perhaps I should allow the bishop to calm down from whatever it is that bothers him so. Well, I guess there's quite a lot of things that bothers him. Hastings and Florence. I should leave them to it. Okay. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot I can go around. So that's Narcissus. I have few ideas who that could be. Maybe. So we have a mechanical orrery. A mechanical model of our solar system with the planets all revolving. Let's try this again. A mechanical model of our solar system with the planets all revolving around the sun at the center. Well, there is this one person who wants to be the center of everything, and she is in yellow. That could be
incredible, isn't it? And to think we are all located on that one small planet, revolving around an all-encompassing star.
Yes, indeed. Aylesworth.
To think of all the suffering. I give what I can to charity, but what this country needs is someone willing to put the poor first.
You're quite suspicious person. But you're you're arousing suspicion. You're a little too good. Basically, usually the most nicest person in these Hercule Poirot stories are usually the worst. Not always, but could be. So
I'm well aware of where we are. I just want to make sure I'm looking my best for the photographs.
okay, yeah.
And people call me the drama queen.
Okay, so I think we found our Narcissus here, yes. And you are Good Samaritan. A beautiful painting of a parable of the Good Samaritan who showed mercy to an unknown traveler who had been stripped and beaten. Worker B. A busy little insect toiling for the good of the hive. It looks like I can access more paintings in the northwest corner of the room, left of the staircase, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Are you mistaken? Probably not. So let's go and see what we can see. Judgment. Oh, Judgment Day.
Aha.
A rather Old Testament depiction of the Day of Judgment. Well, I guess this is our priest. What is that? The wild horse.
Huh.
A wild horse being restrained by a British soldier.
It is a great pleasure to see you again, mademoiselle.
I've been looking forward to us bumping into one another. Thank you again for your help.
I must admit, I feel almost tormented that I was not able to uncover the identity of the thief.
All that matters is that it was found. If you'll excuse me, I really should get on. This article isn't going to write itself. I moan, but it's my love. My obsession, you could say.
You could say one is busy like a bee.
How dare you?
Oh dear, who and what?
That might be something you say where you're from, but not here. Not to me.
Okay.
What a waste of champagne.
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized event.
Are you all right, mademoiselle? I hope you did not spill any champagne on your gown.
Don't worry about me. It's only that wretched man that has got some cleaning up to do.
His suit and his mouth, by the sounds of it.
Do not allow this to ruin your day.
I have no intention of allowing such a thing. In fact, we have business to discuss.
It would be good to at least schedule a time that suits us both.
Monsieur Christiansen and Madame Hélène have returned.
You are to be the focus of Mademoiselle Farquhar's article.
Miss Court Smythe here is the next big name, and she has been kind enough to offer me an exclusive interview.
Madame Hélène has left via the exit, but Monsieur Christiansen has not gone with her.
Okay.
Do not allow me to interrupt your work.
Ah, you've had more than enough time, Detective. So, how did you get on?
I have a few ideas. Let's see how it goes.
If one is to discover the truth, one must proceed using the correct methods and cannot be rushed.
So, wait, what? Okay, let's start with Bishop Mountjoy. I believe I know the painting you have matched with Bishop Mountjoy. Well, to be honest, that's quite easy. I would say he's the Judgment Day. Is that correct?
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Oh, do I need to answer that? Judges people harshly.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Okay, Christiansen. And you have match with Monsieur Christiansen. That would be... where is it? Narcissus. A depiction of the man who fell in love with his own reflection.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Okay, what are the choices? Vain. Definitely Vain.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
So we have Betty Allen. She was the actor. Monsieur Aylesworth. Ah, yes, he likes charity. So, Good Samaritan. I guess. Work would be good work, but I would say Good Samaritan. And
why might they be like this particular piece?
Passionate about charity work.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Now let's see. What do we have? Betty Allen, Fargar. Mademoiselle Fargar. He's a busy little bee. Oh, she's a busy little bee. Sorry. Worker bee.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Well, hard worker.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised. Anyone else?
Betty Allen, Courtsmith, Warburg. Courtsmith was the painter. Likes to be center of attention. So is it the orrery? Orrery. Bloody hell. I'll try with that. Mechanical orrery. I hate that word.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Center of attention.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Warbeck and Betty Allen. So we have what we have left. Well, Betty Allen definitely is not Joan of Arc, so it should be Warbeck. Unless there's other paintings. So we have used this Judgment Day, Samaritan, Mechanical Orrery, Worker Bee, and Narcissus. We have Joan of Arc and Wild Horses. Wild Horses doesn't really go with Evelyn, so I will go with Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc.
Why might they be like this particular piece?
Underdog. Yes.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
So
Anyone else?
so now we know that the Betty Allen is the horse. A wild horse.
Why might they be like this particular?
Well, what are the placed down her personality for British society? I guess it's that. Her big and boisterous personality has been somewhat holstered by the British public and their social outlook.
That's right. Although I shouldn't be surprised.
So, did we... I think we...
That's everyone. Well done.
Thank you. So, what's next?
I should have known it'd be no challenge for you.
I have faced many a more demanding challenge, but few quite so enjoyable.
There was a little scream there. We may want to act.
Hi, is he okay? I think something's wrong with him.
Okay.
I think he's having a heart attack. He seems stable. Now's the time to get him to the infirmary.
Oh, there's no need for that. I'm feeling much better already.
Really?
Wouldn't it be best to telephone for a real doctor?
Monsieur Demire was a field medic. What more of a professional is required?
A field medic? Really?
What?
A field medic that has seen people in a lot worse states, who didn't have the luxury of a proper hospital.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend. I'm sorry. If I am being carted off, the unveiling must go on. I will not have this silly old man ruining the gala for everyone.
You drive a hard bargain, Monsieur Aylesworth.
I'd just like to say a few words.
That was odd. So we had a scream, and he maybe got a heart attack, and everything's back okay.
I'm sure you would.
Well, Horace, you probably want to shut your mouth for a while.
Thank you all for coming. Here at the Royal Edward Gallery, we are proud to present such wonderful works by some truly fantastic artists. And with much negotiation and pleading, we have been able to secure a most fabulous and individual piece. Standing here with you, unveiling today's centerpiece, the Penitent Magdalene, really is a special moment for both this museum and me personally.
So it would be a very bad blow for you if something happened to the painting.
So, without further ado,
the painting is gone.
Oh my.
Am I missing something here?
Things just got interesting.
it was... It should be.
Is this some kind of joke? Evelyn, what's going on here? Oh, trust you to have no idea. You've really done it this time, girl.
She's done nothing. It's not her fault.
By the grace of God, it's somebody's fault.
I am quite sure Mademoiselle Warbeck is as surprised as us all. S'il vous plaît, everyone. Remain where you are. Please do not touch a thing. Monsieur Hastings, you saw me lock the door to the restoration room, oui?
Of course, I was by your side. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
You are not responsible for the painting's disappearance.
But who is?
Well, it's almost...
Do not allow any of the guests to leave the main hall.
And what are you going to do?
What is required? One's job.
The missing Magdalene. Well, that was fast again. That is interesting, that.
So, I don't really know what to say.
Say nothing, it's often the best.
Monsieur Hastings, this theft may be a new and foreign concept to you, but to Detective Poirot, it is just another case waiting to be solved.
What do we do then?
Well, we solved the case.
We must get to work. If we can ascertain the thief's point of entry and exit, this may all be resolved momentarily.
The missing Magdalene. New mind map. I should investigate the exhibition space and determine possible points of entry where the gala is to take place. Okay. Oh, it's sorry, yes. So we have something over there. Painting hook on floor.
Oh.
A painting hook found near the space for the missing painting, suggesting its careless removal. Yeah, it seems like it was just ripped off the wall. Okay, we can't check that. We have another hook. Yeah, there is only one, because the one is on the floor. We already checked that. Can we... No, we cannot check this. Wait, did I see something? Ah. Did we get something in here? Painting hook on floor. Painting hook on wall. Well, I guess these will go together because they're the only ones.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Finally, I managed to get something correctly. I would have thought that thief would have been more careful when handling a precious work of art. Well, he was in a hurry or something else. Painting was clumsily removed. I would have thought that he would have been more careful. Yes. So what else? Oh, sorry. Toppled vase or vase. It's been knocked over. Perhaps someone nudged this vase by accident. That is a fair assumption, yes. Anything? We can't check those on the floor. Ah, heating vent. Anything in there? The screws that hold the crate covering the vent in place are incredibly rusted. It almost seemed like there was something in there. Like here. But maybe it's just a... oh! Broken glass. Found on the floor and you stepped on it. How careless of someone to have left this broken glass unattended to. Well, that is interesting. The glass wasn't here when we were here. So basically had to come later. And opera glasses. Wait, why we... These may come in handy. Well, let's hope so. We have the toppled vase. Anything else? We have door to restoration room. It's locked with no sign of criminal interference. Okay. Do we have something we can connect? So we have broken glass found on the floor. Restoration room key required to gain access. Opera glasses, toppled vase. Vent not open for some time. Right. Do we have anything else? We don't have the key. Can I talk to you, Hastings? Mon ami? No. Wrong button. Button. Hmm. The painting columns, a vent, toppled vase, opera glasses, restoration room key. Can I connect these?
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Okay, no. I don't think the broken vase and these are connected. I'm fairly certain it's not. I would like... Can I go here?
Huh.
The main door to exhibition room. I tied a ribbon around the door handle myself. Oh. Can I interact with it?
Huh.
Okay. Did that add anything? Not really. I'm missing something in here. To the main hall. And this is definitely locked. With no signs of criminal interference. There's nothing I can check from it. We have that. Is there anything I... No, I'll have to be... Wait, did I? Ah, a skylight that looks out into the night. Could someone have entered through here? I didn't see that. Okay, can I use something? Opera glasses, probably. Maybe some of use. The window appears to open, but the cobwebs across frames suggest it hasn't been up for some time. Okay, what did that add? Skylight close. Vent not open for some time.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Okay. Main door not tampered with. And the glass is not from the skylight. Okay. Am I missing something else? I don't think I am. Wait, is there...
Oh.
Ah, okay, nothing else. So that's that. Basically, it would seem that the person or persons went through here, but it's because that would be the only way.
Oh.
So how do I... No, wrong button. So what do I need to connect in here? Broken glass found on the floor, toppled vase, vent not open for some time. The painting was clumsily removed. Main door tampered with. Do I have anything more in here? Thought thief would have been more careful when handling the precious work of art. Incredibly rusted. Perhaps someone nudged this vase by accident. No sign of criminal interference. How careless of someone to have left this broken glass unattended to. Where... Do I connect these two then?
I must act on thought and fact, not on impulse.
Oh, now it's blinking. Does it mean that painting was clumsily rude?
Some
Yeah.
would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Right. I should have realized that. The thief clearly had no regard for the painting as they were removing it from the wall and the exhibition room. Painting stolen without regard. Yes. Okay. I believe I have all the evidence required to proceed.
Gentlemen, I have called the police and they should arrive shortly.
Shortly?
What can I do in the meantime?
Do you still hold the master key?
Of course. You are the only other person who has had access to it.
Très bien. Please keep it close. I believe the thief may be one of the guests here today.
Okay. Oh, did we get something new? Evelyn still has the key. Has Mademoiselle Warbeck been guarding the key with her life? Oh, we have one thing to come, and the door to connecting room is locked with no sig. So would these two go together? I have concluded that the thief must have been well prepared and entered through the restoration room using a key to access the exhibition room.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
And it appears the restoration room door is the key to our crime. Could Mademoiselle Warbeck be involved? Evelyn could be a suspect. Yes, she could be. Indeed. So that's it.
Monsieur Hastings, I pose this question to you. If Mademoiselle Warbeck still has the master key,
is she not a suspect herself?
très bien.
I have to say, they are sometimes a little problematic to go with those mind maps. So why is Evelyn not a suspect? Without regard. And unfamiliar how the painting was hung, because obviously she would know and she would still care about the painting.
Mademoiselle Warbeck is likely not our thief. The real thief did not care about the museum and what is hung on its walls.
At some time during this evening's festivities, the key was taken from her pocket and used in the restoration room door without her knowledge.
But we still have to understand that maybe she used another person, or maybe there's something else.
If we find the pickpocket, we will uncover our painting thief. First, we must search the restoration room.
Excuse me.
Mesdames et messieurs, your attention, please. I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian Police Force. I was charged with the safety of the Penitent Magdalene painting on its voyage to London from Belgium. The missing painting has indeed cut the celebrations of the gala short, and so I consider my duty to be, as yet, incomplete, still ongoing. With your cooperation, I ask that you all remain within the building, and I intend to speak with you all individually.
If I was the thief, I would certainly be worried after a speech like that. I just wonder if maybe I should let you do the questioning.
Okay. Whatever you say, Hastings.
Monsieur Hastings, the painting's safe return also falls upon your shoulders.
I know, but I can make myself useful elsewhere, see what clues I can find.
Okay. You do you, Hastings. Where on earth is Monsieur Hastings? A disappearing assistant is the last thing one needs. I must narrow down suspect by ascertaining possible windows of opportunities. Windows of opportunity would involve one or more on the quest leaving and returning in the main hall. I should keep this in mind. Given the complexity of the crime, I may need to use evidence for multiple deductions. Now, my little grey cells, let us get to work. Okay. The painting is secured. Irene and Johann emerged from the West Wing before the champagne incident. Oh. What do we have here? Johann entered the West Wing after the champagne incident. Irene and Florence returned to the main hall before Mortimer collapsed. Horace and Mortimer entered the East Wing together. Heart attack incident. Betty and Johann came from the West Wing after the champagne incident. Irene and Florence entered the West Wing together. Mortimer stumbled into the East Wing and collapsed on his way back to the main hall. The painting discovered missing. So do I need to go and... I'll probably need to go and talk to people. Johann, you there?
Bonsoir, Monsieur Christiansen.
Detective, what a mess you have on your hands.
That is certainly one way to describe it. Perhaps you can begin to help me to clear up this mess.
Before the theft.
I was with Betty most of the evening. She wasn't feeling herself. I'm glad I didn't leave and miss out on all of this.
But you did leave, I think.
Don't tell me you don't get a little thrill when a new case appears.
I do not think about such thrills, Monsieur Christiansen. Only justice.
All business, no pleasure, I see. I remember seeing the priest.
Yes.
The bishop.
Yes, him. He came down the stairs just before Mr. Aylesworth recovered. Maybe a man of the church was all he needed.
Bishop Stairs. Aylesworth. Recovered. Okay. Incident with the champagne. Champagne.
Oh, you saw that.
Yeah, I think everybody did see that.
I believe every soul in the museum did, or at least held the commotion.
So I look like the bad guy, hmm? That's what you get for standing up to a bully, I suppose.
Really?
A bully?
She made some pretty awful comments about Betty and her career. And I wasn't just going to stand by and let her say whatever she wanted. You should lock her up for what she did to me. She's unhinged.
You chose to stay when your wife left.
Are you married, Detective Poirot?
I am not.
Then heed my warning. If your wife, whenever she comes along, wants to be left alone, you leave her alone.
Okay.
Merci, monsieur.
Okay, we got Irene Courtsmith. So we got Betty Allen. She left. Right. I'm making also little notes here, so hopefully that will help me. Hopefully.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle.
It seems trouble follows you, Detective.
Well, we could say the same about you and a couple of others.
So it would appear. And the faster I am able to ask my questions, the faster this trouble will be resolved.
Recount what you remember.
I saw Betty leave the main hall and head for the West Wing after the whole champagne debacle. What do you think that was all about?
Wait a minute. West Wing after champagne.
It is not my job to speculate on such private matters. It is to uncover the location of the missing painting and who is responsible.
If there is someone who can, it's you, Detective.
Pull your tongue out of me bottom.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
I'm quite suspicious of all of you. Maybe you all stole it. Now, you there, Irene.
Mademoiselle, if you have a moment, I wish to ask you some questions.
Anything out of the ordinary?
Look around you, Detective. Out of the ordinary is the ordinary here.
Regarding the guests of the gala, you had the opportunity to speak with them all?
I met that delightful Farquhar girl, the art critic. With any luck, her article will finally give me the respect I deserve.
Your talk on the balcony went well, I presume.
Well, indeed. We weren't up there for long before the poor politician was struck down. What luck for there to be a doctor at the scene. And for us to have a detective here, too.
You have some time that is unaccounted for.
Before I wasted a perfectly good glass of champagne on that man, you mean?
So before champagne.
That is certainly one way to tell the story.
I'd hardly call him trying to push himself upon me as a story.
With his wife in the same room?
You think a man with that much arrogance cares? Women are nothing more than objects to him. One day he'll learn his lesson.
Okay. So you...
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
So you weren't here before... Irene... missing? Before... champagne incident? Okay. Now. Anastasia?
Bonsoir, mademoiselle Babagnan.
Please, Detective. Surely we are past those formalities.
I don't know, are we?
What you may consider a formality, I consider etiquette.
Remembering of this evening's events.
Well, I had the pleasure of meeting the other guests. I feel so fortunate just to be invited myself.
How were you invited?
Modesty is the color of virtue. Now, mademoiselle, you were saying...
Oh, yes. We all gathered for that delightful photograph. Then I spent some time looking at all the wonderful art. I did notice the actress and the politician returned to the main hall together.
Actress... politician... main hall... together. It's probably before the incident.
And the other guests?
I saw Bishop Mountjoy and the politician, oh forgive me, I forget his name, leave towards the east wing together.
Okay. East wing. You spoke with the bishop at the time of Monsieur Ellsworth's heart attack?
It was much earlier in the night. Well, before that.
Fine.
You have been as enchanting as always.
Now... Oh, sorry, Evelyn. Hello.
Madame Warbeck, a moment of your time, if you will.
Before the theft.
I was rather busy, as you saw, especially with Irene and her disappearing act.
Yes.
Disappearing act. An artist and a magician. She is a woman of many talents.
She was nowhere to be found. Is that better? She was supposed to help me organize everything. Then I saw her throwing her glass of champagne at Mrs. Allen's husband.
Okay.
I was hoping to speak with her after, but I didn't see her again until she was calling down from the balcony following Mr. Aylesworth's collapse.
Okay, she was at the balcony. Other guests?
Mr. Christensen, Betty Allen's husband. After the theft, on my way to telephone the police, he was looking for something in the West Wing.
Interesting.
Merci, mademoiselle. That is all for now.
And Horace.
Bonsoir, Your Excellency.
I should be addressed as Your Grace.
Pardon. I did not mean to offend, Your Grace. It's just that in Belgium...
It is quite all right. None of us can choose where we're born. Now, what can I do for you?
You're a funny guy, aren't you? Moments.
If I must. I was talking with Mr. Aylesworth for a time. Some strange opinions, that one.
Okay. How so?
Would you care to elaborate?
You were not present for that conversation, and I hardly think it appropriate to involve you now. Although, I will say he was rather keen to see the orrery from the balcony. He left, and I spoke briefly to that actress, but she wandered off looking for her husband. Up the main stairs.
Okay. Up the stairs. That has to be after the Wait. Heart attack?
Who would have thought the reveal of the missing painting would cause a man to take such a turn?
Perhaps a warning to us all that such a scare could come at any time.
Are you trying to say that is what's going to happen to me?
What?
Your Grace has misinterpreted my meaning. But on the matter of where you were at the time...
Then maybe you should think before you speak. And I was talking with a young Russian girl.
Okay. Do I know everything?
Merci, Your Grace.
I thought I would make myself useful, and I think I found some things of note.
Okay, thank you. Please give me the notes.
Bon. I shall go and retrieve them now. You were wise to not touch them and contaminate any evidence.
I didn't think about that. I did only move them to the West Wing.
Fantastic.
Okay. Have I talked to everyone? Anastasia, Irene, West Wing? What do we have in West Wing? Okay. What do we have in here? Artillery. Few cannons. I do like that. Let's use them. Restoration room. Okay, we apparently got a new conversation part. Museum evidence. Well, we have to check these soon. I think we can talk to suspects. So I need to ask about that a little bit more. Anything else I can see in here at the moment? I'll have to be quite perceptive at least. Try unknown item, okay? FF. Mademoiselle Farquhar is the owner, but things are not always as straightforward as they appear. Yes, that is true. And lock. Heart-shaped lock. And can I rotate this? Well, I can. What am I looking for? I think I don't with the elaborate emblem. Is this simply decorative? Well, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What is that? Ah, unknown item. A shoe? Yeah. Snuff box shaped like a... Wait, a snuff box shaped like a woman's left shoe. Oh, it's a snuff box. Okay. Oh. Come on. Ah, strange symbol. Ah, probably should... No. I'm trying to turn it around. Is that a letter? It could be I or G, J or something else. Now. Up. Cocaine, one of today's guests, obviously has a secret vice. You don't say. No, not yet. Can I go upstairs? It would seem that no, I cannot. Oh, no, I can't. I must do first. I'll probably have to check if I can put something on the timeline already. But I'll go check the East Wing before I see if anything... Well, I can't go there. Okay. So, can I go upstairs? No. Let's see if I can ask anything new.
More questions?
Nothing from
Yes.
you. And Florence?
I have nothing to hide.
Okay. And I have nothing to ask. So I'll take a little tour just
I'm
yet.
not sure what I can say that'll help, but go ahead.
Well, nothing apparently.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Hastings, do you have anything to tell me? Discuss something with you.
What can I do for you?
A snuff box containing traces of cocaine. Right. Who would belong to cocaine? I don't know, it's either one of these most likely. I don't know. I don't know yet. Not yet.
Merci,
Probably have to check
monsieur.
that. But let's see. What can I talk to you about?
It would be my pleasure.
Okay, we can't talk anything with
You
you.
have been as enchanting as always.
Can I check the items now? No, I cannot. So I have to go back to the West Wing to check it. But I'll try to see if I... Oh, I think we can talk to you.
Help retrieve the painting.
No.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Nothing new with you then. Probably nothing new with you either.
Very well.
Merci.
So what? I got something new to talk, but I don't know. Go. No, don't turn around. So let's see this. The question is that... I would say that is a J. Or is it? I don't really know. Let me see. He must have gone. Who stole the penny? Talk to suspect. Inspect museum West Wing. Talk to Hastings. Now, what do we have here? Irene and Johan emerged from the West Wing before the champagne incidents. Betty went looking for Johan before. So do I need to wait a minute? How do I connect? Before champagne incident? So, after... That could be J, but I'm more leaning to I. Because it's... that could work with better for the lady. But what do I need to do here? I thought we would put them on the timeline, but we have the timeline, yes. So we have, wait, Irene and Florence entered the West Wing together. Did they come back before? I think they came back before. Return to the main hall before Mortimer collapsed. Are these connected?
Logical thinking shall
yes.
always prevail.
Okay. Conversing the... Yes, of course, because they were talking there. Yes, yes. Returned from the balcony before Monsieur Ellsworth health scare. Yes. So what about Mortimer? That was hard. Mortimer stumbled into the East Wing and collapsed on his way back to the main hall. Yes. So which one would connect to this? What do we have here? Horace entered the main hall after Mortimer collapsed. Horace and Mortimer entered East Wing together. Bishop Moncho and Monsieur Ellsworth movements. Yes, they went together, I think. What is it? Bishop and Polly. Yes, East Wing. So yeah, it's Mortimer and Horace.
The answer was staring me in the face.
Okay. Monsieur Ellsworth uncounted for pre-collapse. Right. So, what about Betty and Johann Westwing? Yes. After the champagne incident. Is it connected to this? Monsieur Christiansen went to clean himself up following the champagne incident. The married couple returned from the West Wing. What do I have? Betty West Wing after champagne. I guess so.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Monsieur Christiansen unaccounted for after champagne incident. Okay. Ooh, we have 4 left. Betty entered. Wait. Can I connect 2 of these because these would work? Because Betty entered the West Wing after the champagne incident. That's what I know. So would this work too?
What a revelation.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can connect. Madame Allen unaccounted for after champagne incident. Yeah, because I had the Betty West Wing after champagne. Okay, so we have 3. Yes, Horace entered the main hall after Mortimer collapsed from the stairs. But they entered to the East Wing together. So am I connecting? I guess I will connect it here.
Voila.
Bishop Moncho unaccounted for around Ellsworth collapse. Yeah, because they went to the East Wing together, but then Horace entered from the stairs, if I remember correctly. Bishop stairs, Ellsworth recovered. Oh, he came after. Oh, right, recovered. Okay. So what else? We have 2 left. So it's probably here then. Irene disappeared before the champagne incident. Yes. But anything Irene missing before? Yes. Well, is it then connected to that?
Another success. I never doubted myself.
So Irene and Johann emerged from the West Wing before the champagne incident. Mademoiselle Courtsmith unaccounted for before the champagne incident. I am now aware of movements of everyone still present in the museum, but those that left Gala early, I am still to speak with. Oh, but there was still one thing to do. So opportunity Mademoiselle Courtsmith, opportunity Monsieur Christiansen, opportunity for Madame Allen, another for Courtsmith, Monsieur Ellsworth, and Bishop Mountjoy. Okay, so I thought this would be a little bit harder, maybe. But okay. So it's either J or I. But to be honest, I'm more leaning towards I because it's smaller letter. Do we have any? Wait. Do we have something in here? Did we get something new in here? I'm gonna go into the main hall. If I can talk with the Hastings, I'll try. There you are, Hastings. So what were the possibilities that I had? I need to discuss something with you, yes. Snuffbox. I would say it's Irene. Why can I not? Or is it Johan? Huh. Or am I missing something that definitely proves it's someone's? So I could try to... Yeah, I guess it's... I guess I can't do it just yet then.
Merci, monsieur.
I'm still certain it would be Irene. Maybe. Anyways. Who do I need to talk?
I'm not sure what I can say that'll help, but go.
Okay, we don't need to talk to you. Wait a minute, I have still something here. Oh, talk to Evelyn. Sorry. Evelyn, we need to talk.
If it'll help retrieve the painting.
Access to the restoration room.
Of course. I have the key.
Yes, you do.
Mademoiselle, the key?
Or do you?
I'm sorry. You said it yourself. I think I should just hold on to it.
I was not expecting Mademoiselle Warbeck's hesitation.
Do you have the key?
Mademoiselle Warbeck, I really must insist on access to the restoration room. I find your reluctance to oblige a little troubling, mademoiselle.
Now listen. I am the curator of this museum, and I...
Miss Warbeck, will you let the man in? I, for one, would like to get to the bottom of this tonight.
Please, Evelyn. Let's not drag this on all night.
Evelyn Warbeck?
That's me?
Detective Inspector Hardwick. I was told a painting's been half-inched.
Yes, it's...
Stolen. Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian police, seconded by the Musée Royal des Beaux-Arts de Belgique and Lloyd's of London, to escort the Penitent Magdalene here. How do you do, Detective Inspector Hardwick?
Well, thank you for that introduction, Mr. Poirot, but we won't be needing your help this evening.
But you see, not only do I have a considerable personal stake in this matter, I also possess undoubtedly the finest investigatory mind in all of Belgium.
I'm sure Belgium thinks you're the bee's knees, but we'll be just fine and dandy.
I must insist, Inspector.
Bloody hell.
I know.
I don't have time for this. Will someone try and get through to this man before he does my head in?
Dear Mr. Poirot, I know you meant well, but perhaps now is not the time to push the inspector's buttons.
Très bien.
Chapter 3, the investigation begins. Okay.
Monsieur Hastings, the fate of the Penitent Magdalene lies in our hands.
And Miss Warbeck's career, by the sound of it.
That too.
Then we shall waste no time. We have spoken with a number of the guests from the gala, but there still remains those who are absent. They may be able to offer a clue as to the thief's identity.
Then let's go and find them.
Oh, pigeons. Yeah, I somehow thought it would be more complicated to put that timeline together. It basically just going crisscross. So yeah, there's that. I don't think I can turn around in here. Chapter 3, the investigation begins. I thought we already started, but I'll take it. Yeah, I can't turn around. But I think that is end for this episode, and well, we are on our way. I'm still almost certain that the snuff box with cocaine belongs to Irene. It's smaller than letter J, I would say. Although I could be totally wrong, but I'm fairly certain it's for Irene. But I guess I need some kind of evidence that I can connect that snuff box with Irene. And we still don't know whose diary was there. Well, we don't know quite many things, but that is for the later event. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.